Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch. It's time for the finale, and so what we're doing first up is we're heading back to the main village, and we're going to be heading to the room which had all the books in it, which is near the outskirts of the town. Because there's something we need to get. So let's make our way over there. Nope, not your house. Fuck. Ran into the... oh, that was so bad. Yeah, this house here. Still playing with that ball. Anyway. So yeah, we want to go... Now that we've got the magnifying glass, we can go to the very, very right here and read the Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Corhulent. And you'll get this. Right, up, up, left, left, up, up, up. So once we get up to the top and we use the song on the egg to open it up, that is the direction we have to go in order to... They're the directions we have to take in order to get to the final, the final boss fight of the game. I believe... I'm not 100% sure about this, to be honest. But I think you have to read it. Oh, look at that reflective shield. I think you have to read the book in order to be able to enter the level. I don't think it's one thing, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think it's like one code for every version of the game. I think it's game specific. So now what we want to do is just want to stand in front of the egg, and we want to use Marian's song on it. Now that we've got all the instruments, all of them come forth. And we now play the full song, which is this is a pretty nice rendition of the song. I actually really like it. It does take a little while. It keeps going for a little while, to be fair. But yeah, it's a really nice version of the track. It's just a nice culmination of getting all the stuff that you need. So yeah, we've got the harp, we've got the xylophone, the harpsichord, we've got everything. And now the egg is going to open up. There we go. We now head into the final area and take on the final boss. Oh shit, he's back. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot. Yeah, and he just stays there this time. Little cock of the head. Okay. We're now in the windfish's egg. So what you want to do here is you want to drop. And now from here, head up. And then from this point onwards, this is where you've got to follow the path. So we go to the right, we go up. We go up. Go to the left. Go to the left. And go up. Then up. Then up. And here we are. Drop down the hole again. And now it's time for the battle against the nightmares. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place. But you had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. So here we go, it's time for the battle. The final battle of the game. Which is a pretty fucking long boss fight. Which has multiple different forms. So the first form here is this thing. So what you're going to need is you're going to need the magic powder. Hit him 3 times, and then that's the first phase done. Now the next phase is he turns into Agnim from Link to the Past. When he shoots the red energy ball at you, just whack it back. If he shoots the blue one, then just pretty much just avoid it. I think this is a 3 as well. Just avoid him. Make sure you have a little bit of distance. Because in all forms he does a pretty decent amount of damage. Oh, that's the 3rd hit, so it's not 3 hits. I think it might be 4. It's been a while. Can't really remember. Yeah, blue thing again. Just dodge it. Fuck off with your blue balls. Just shoot the red one at him. There we go. 4 hits and he's down. Next form. There's quite a lot of them. Okay, yeah, so this is Moldorm. 3 hits and he's down. That's the easiest phase in the whole fight for me. Now he turns into Ganon from I believe A Link to the Past. He shoots fireballs at you first, so dodge him. And he's going to throw this at you. What you want to do... This for me is the hardest form in the whole section. Because basically, and the reason why I cut that is good to be for fucking ever. What you want to do... You want to dodge him. Wait till he throws the thing. And then you either want to do a charge. Sorry, you either want to do a charge, or you want to do a fully charged up spin attack like that. I think if you do and you can only hit him when he hasn't got the shield, when he hasn't got the spear, sorry. So you've got to wait for him to throw the spear. Get around to where he's going to end up, and then spin attack. Yeah, I screw up here a fair bit. I think it's 3 fully charged spins, and you're pretty much done. I should be, yeah, I'm really sucking here. I should be dodging this so much better. Yeah, I find this the hardest one to deal with, just because it's just so fucking tricky. And something else I will say as well is that yeah, that was me being a dumbass. Something else I will say as well is try and get at least 2 bottles. Try and get them both of them filled with fairies, as well as having a magic ointment. You do that, you ain't gonna lose. Yeah, and the best thing to really do, I would say here, which I don't really show off in this fucking fight because I'm a dickhead, wait until he moves, then go towards him. Let him throw it, get away from it, and then try and move as quickly as possible towards him, but wait until he kind of moves after he's thrown the spear. That is easier. That's the best way of doing it. There we go. Oh, sorry, it's 2 fully charged spin attacks and you're done. So there we go. Hardest phase of the boss done. Alright, I'm trying to remember what you do with this one, actually. Oh, there you go. It's a fully charged spin attack. Hit him in the head. 3 times and you're done with that phase. Pretty easy. And now it's time for the final phase. Yeah, you want the bow and arrow here. Shoot him in the eye. I think you have to hit him a grand total of 4 times, I think. You just want to jump out of the way of these things when they come round. So get your hit in. Do you jump over again. I think that's 4, so it's not 4. I think it's the longest one. Let's hit number 5. So yeah, just starts getting faster now. So what you want to do more than anything else is just, you probably just want to jump right in the middle and try not to do the jump I'm doing there. There we go. I think we've got 2 more hits to go. I think it's 8 hits. I'm pretty sure. There we go. See, now they're just going super fast, so just 1 jump, and that's the 8th hit. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. Yep. The nightmare is defeated. And the final boss of Link's Awakening is done. Even then, this boss is not particularly hard. Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. Yeah, like I said, this boss is not particularly hard. It's just long. There's a lot of phases. So I would say just max out on as many health items as you can, and you should be just fine. Like I say, two fairies plus a magic ointment is all you'll ever need. And it's the owl. Hi, owl. Hoot! Young lad, I mean Link, the hero, you have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. Haha, Triforce. As part of the Windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The Windfish will wake soon. Goodbye, Hoot. And away he goes. Thank God, what an annoying piece of shit. There's the Windfish. I actually really like the Windfish design. I am the Windfish. No shit. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, and an entire world. But verily it will be the nature of dreams to end. When I dust awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday they may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Come, Link. Let us awaken together. Play the edge instruments, play the song of awakening. Alright. Guess it's time to go. And away we go. This, to be fair, is quite a sad and somber moment, really, where everybody, yep, they're all dead. The Isle of Koholint is gone for good. Bye, Taran. Yeah, it's Marin. Yeah, she's dead. Ah, don't worry, we'll see you again in Ocarina of Time. And there goes the Island of Koholint. So it's kind of a sad ending, really. Like, it's not really a triumphant, victory. It's just kind of like, well, okay, you've won, Link. You can leave Koholint now, but the island's fucked. There is something, an additional scene, which I won't be showing off because of the fact that you need to go through the entire game, I think, without dying in order to be able to achieve it, and that is, at the very end, there's a Link looks up into the sky and sees Marin in the sky, and then she turns into a seagull and flies off. So, yeah. But I won't be showing that because of the fact that I died 4 times. To be fair, it's not bad. Only 4 deaths in the whole game. Well, what counts as deaths, anyway. So, yeah. Link's always lonesome in the middle of the fucking ocean. I love this art style, though, by the way. This animation is so nice looking. And I think it's kind of a cool little thing where they kind of... Initially, it starts off as like, wow, is that actually a dream? Or was it real? And then there's the windfish, so I guess it was real. Okay, that's interesting enough. But yeah, I really like the windfish design here. This colourful white whale with like different markings on him. It's kind of awesome. I really like Link's design in this game. In the animated cutscenes anyway. He looks great. He looks so good in this game. But there we go. That is it. And now we get a fully orchestrated version of the Zelda theme, which is so nice. But yeah, there we go. That's it for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening on the Switch, and it's such a good game. It's so fun. It's I was thinking about it actually. It's probably my favourite 2D Zelda at this point. It's such a fun game to go through. I just love the art style. I think it's such a gorgeous looking game. I'd love to see more games in this art style. You know, I'd love to see like a Link to the Past remake or a Minish Cap remake in this kind of art style. It'd be awesome. I just love it. Yeah, music's pretty good. They definitely did a lot of fair few changes to this game that made it for the better. Like I've said, like putting the stuff like the sword, like having, because you had to equip everything in the original game, and so having the sword on a sword, the shield, and the what's the name of it? The Pegasus boots, all on separate buttons, and then only having to switch between like the items you get from dungeons. That does make this game a hell of a lot fucking better than the original, just because you're not swapping as much. I will say you're still, compared to other Zelda games, you are still swapping your items around a hell of a lot, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was in the original version. I think it has pretty good dungeons. The world is big enough to be fun to explore, whilst also being small enough to get from one side to the other fairly quickly. I've already mentioned the soundtrack. The soundtrack is really good, like the instrumentation and you know, taking those chiptunes and turning them into real beautiful pieces of music. That's fucking awesome. I love it. There's only one negative, really, and it's not really a big negative for me anyway. That is the boss fights are all really fucking easy, and I think that overall it's a really easy game to get into. But that's pretty much it. And we get a bit chiptune at the end. Love it. So yeah, I would say this is definitely a really good Zelda game for beginners. Like, never played a Zelda game before, then a classic Zelda game before, like, this is the go-to for me now. It's such a great game. But yeah, that's it for Link's Awakening. We're done. So yeah, I would highly recommend you play it. It's fucking amazing. In terms of the next game I'm going to be doing for the channel, that is going to be... the next one is the one I'm recording right now is Super Mario Galaxy, so that's going to be my next one. But in terms of when I'm going to get into the Zelda series again, hard to tell. I think the next one that I would like to do is Twilight Princess, probably, but it's going to be a while for that. before that. But anyway, that's it for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Switch. I'll see you next time in the next playthrough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.